Today we're at the Eagle Furnace in Canoe Creek, Beaver Township. This is a cold blast charcoal furnace. It was built in 1846, went out of blast in 1858, and produced an average of 700 to 800 tons of cast iron per year. To reach this furnace, you take I-80 to Wentling Corners exit 53, go south on State Route 3007 until you turn left on Eagle Furnace Road. Go about a quarter mile, and then just before the bridge, there's a couple places you can park your car. This is Canoe Creek. So again, we crossed the bridge, found a little trail going down through there, just a real narrow trail. That went back a couple hundred feet, again on the opposite side of the stream. We found a place to cross. There was an old gas line that was hanging between both banks. That was a convenient place to cross. And you're going to get wet anyway, so we just kind of jumped through the water. On the other, really a canopy forest type, where there was you could actually start to see some roads and things, and started backtracking towards our vehicle. And then as you're walking back towards your vehicle, you kind of look over your left-hand shoulder up on the hillside, and you can see the furnace. And then the front of the furnace, which I believe is the side we're coming up to now, that's the side where the cast iron would come out. So I believe the bellows would be on the left-hand side, parallel to or perpendicular to the stream. I'm not exactly sure how this one was laid out. This is a different one than what I've seen before. The piece of pipe in front there is the gas line. That's what crosses over the stream. So you know you're kind of in the right spot when you get that. Again, I believe this is on public property. If you go up to the top of the hill, there is a person's house up there, so that is private property. I wouldn't go messing around up there, but at least you can look around at this side of the furnace and then around the front side of the furnace. Since there's only two openings on this furnace, I can't imagine looking down that hillside that they would have blasted the cast iron out. So I'm assuming that they would have dammed up the creek, and they would have run a bellows. That bellows would have run an air duct up to that side of the furnace, and that would have blown air in, and then that would have been the basically enriching the fuel to get the cast iron up to the temperature that it needs to melt to. So at this point, it's just going to be walking around a little more, looking at the openings, trying to get some pictures of this. Again, it's going to be pretty hard to put this back together to try to show how this would have worked. There are some good diagrams out there for the people who have tried to do that. So we're just going to walk around the furnace. We're going to try to take some more pictures, get some more video of this, and then we're going to start our egress, try to find a path out. The path out was a lot easier if you basically walk, just opposite of the way we came in, straight down. You'll find some trails leading right back to the road, right to the bridge where the car was parked. What my daughter just handed me was a piece of slag. This would have been left over from almost like glass. If you like the black glass. This would have been what was left over from the slag of the furnace. Trying to get the impurities and things out. So, if you put in 700 tons of iron ore, you get 700 tons of iron ore out. You probably have twice that much in slag. So they would have used, again, these are all natural stones. They didn't bring these stones in. These stones were all here. If you look down in the creek, we just walked through the creek bed, and it is just filled with stone. So a stonemason would have come in and cut it. All of these trees would have been gone. I mean, just for a mile or two or three around the center of this. This would have been the center of the business. There would have been houses here. It would have been the ironmaster's house, and then all the workers. Of course, none of that's here, so they were probably wood. I think this went into blast 1846
1856, and it went out of blast 1858 or something. So it wasn't very long. I don't have the tonnage. I would have to look at Richard Park's website, which again is down, but some of the information from that would tell you. I think some other people are starting to get into this and document it. So we really wanted to just document this one before it goes away. Again, I would say a couple more years. He was here in 2004, I think is the last time he visited, and the furnace was in better shape than this. So that was, what, 18 years ago. So not much longer this will be gone. We could go up on top and look down into the stack just to see. I don't think I want to go up there. Lots of snakes and things like that are on, so not much to see here. Again, there's looking for something to do. Whether you want to come in through the creek and up by the pipeline, down over that hill, and then there's a road. We're going to actually try to walk the regular road back out to the furnace road and get out that way. So again, there's nothing posted, so this is, to me, is all private. On the other side is posted, and obviously that's a person's house up on top of there, so don't want to go up onto his property. So that's all we got for this one. Thank you for watching.